Hey guys, I'm Shakha and welcome back to another episode of B-Town Style Under 3, where we break down the latest Bollywood celebrity looks. The look I'm talking about today is that of Isha Gupta, who was seen at a recent promotional event and she wore head-to-toe polka dots. Now, polka dots are a trend that have been a classic, to be honest, and now they've got a bit of a revival. They're edgier, people are having a lot more fun with it, and I think the fashion industry is truly obsessed with it. Speaking of Isha Gupta's look, she was seen wearing a pantsuit. It was a double-breasted long-line blazer which had 3/4 sleeves and it had this scrunch style detail in the sleeve, so I think whenever you scrunch your blazer up, it instantly gives a very casual effect to it. She paired it with a pair of matching pants and she finished the look off with vinyl or PVC sandals that were transparent. They're also known as the Millennial Cinderella sandals. Now, while her look was monotone, there were white polka dots on a black outfit. She played up the color on her face. So she was seen wearing a dainty layered gold necklace. She wore one ring. So she kept the accessory super minimal. She wore a purple smoky eye in her eyes, which looked really pretty, very dreamy. And she also added a pop of color on her lips. So I think keeping the outfit monotone, she still added a splash of color into her look to add some fun via the makeup, which is great. Now, speaking of polka dots, a lot of Bollywood celebrities have been wearing this retro trend very often nowadays. And one of the biggest trends that is in vogue nowadays is print clashing, or wearing two prints together. Now, print clashing is not necessarily wearing two distinctively different prints together. You could also wear the same print but in different sizes or in different colors. I have an example right here for you guys. So there is this really pretty dress right here. It has a four-wrap detail. Four-wrap is a really big trend, and also I think wraparound style gives an illusion of looking slimmer. So I think that's where this dress has an added advantage. It also has a ruching detail over here. Ruching again is a really big trend, and it has these really disoriented polka dots. Another thing that we tend to do when we are styling polka dots is that we get stuck in a rut of wearing polka dots in monotones. We usually tend to pick navy or black and white for our polka dot palette, but I think polka dot is a lot of fun, and this season they're coming in a lot of colors. So colorful polka is one thing that you guys should totally try. Like in this simple dress, it's a straight fit, it has a V-neck, it has button details, it's super simple. The silhouette, the design, the style, the cut is simple, but it has a colorful polka. It has the white and red over here. You could also experiment with the entire outfit altogether with a dress like this one, where it's a mustard color. Mustard again is a really big color for the season, and it has white polka dots on it, so it's classic, but it also has a pop of color. If wearing an entire dress is a bit much for you guys, there's another option over here. We have this really fun skirt, which is made of the same fabric as that of the dress that I just showed. It has an asymmetrical hem. It has ruffles on the side. I think a skirt like this with a t-shirt tucked inside, a nice fun graphic t-shirt tucked inside, would look great. I think a pair of sneakers and you'll be good to go for a brunch outfit. If your work allows you to wear casual wear, I think it'll be a great workwear outfit as well. But for those of you who have a stingier or a more strict workwear attire, polka dot is a fun print that you could take to work as well. I have a pair of trousers over here that I think is a very subtle and classy way to add polka dot to your workwear. These trousers paired with a crisp white shirt tucked in, and it would make for a superb outfit. You could pair it with a pair of vinyl or PVC heels, or you could wear it with simple black pumps. As you can see, it's black on black, so it's a charcoal black color base, which is kind of a grayish black, and then it has this deep black polka dot self print on it. It also has these cute ruffle details around the pocket that just add that little bit of girliness, and it just makes the pair of pants look so much more prettier. So I think little details like this really elevates an outfit, and this is a fun way in which you can wear polka to work. But if you do want to stick to the classic black and white pattern, then I think you could pick polka on polka. Again, this is another way of doing print clashing. So you could pick a midi skirt like this one, which is white and it has black polka dots on it over here. And you could pair it with an off-the-shoulder top like this one. So this top again has a ruffle detail around the neckline. It has a full sleeve. It's very retro, and I think this outfit is a great way to try print on print if you don't want to do print clashing. So I think keeping a couple of these tips in mind, you guys can totally incorporate polka dots into your look and dress just like Isha Gupta did. where we help you break down your favorite celebrities' looks. The look that we're talking about today is that of Isha Gupta. Isha Gupta was recently spotted at an event and she has a very interesting take on styling neons. She was seen wearing this bright neon green top, which she kind of dressed down and also played down with a matching pantsuit in a very earthy tone. The pantsuit had a long line blazer. It had a high waist pair of pants that had a wide leg. The pant and the blazer were both in a linen fabric or cotton fabric, very breathable. She styled the look with gold jewelry, so she was seen wearing a chunky pair of Mishu design necklace, and she finished the look with a pair of chunky white sneakers. They were dat sneakers with a really thick sole, so it gave her that extra height. With a pair of high waist wide leg pants, you always need a little bit of height, so it's always better to go with heels or chunkier sneakers. Now I like this look and I like her twist on neons over here. I like how she played it down with a pair of earthy pantsuit, but the white sneakers kind of stood out and they were a bit jarring to the eyes. I wish she would have paired it with a pair of PVC heels or a more neutral or nude pair of heels. It would have looked a bit more polished and also would have gone with the whole neon and gold chunky accessory vibe. It would have made it look a bit more dressed up as well, considering she did layer her necklaces and had a full face of makeup and glamorous hair. A pair of heels would have perfectly gone with the look, but nonetheless, we have a couple of options over here to steal Isha Gupta's style. So starting with the top over here, she picked a green top. I have a neon orange top over here, and I'm going to show you some interesting ways in which you can style this by pairing it with some earthy or neutral tones. So the first one that I have over here is a dress. Now this is a wraparound style dress that can be worn by itself, but if you just layer this top under this dress, it just adds a pop of color, as you can see, and it just completely changes the look up. It's a really fresh way in which you can style this dress. So here's the first one. The other option that we have over here is to pair it with something white, again an earthy tone, a neutral tone. This again is a dress. It's a dangri style dress, so you have to layer it with either a shirt or a t-shirt on the inside, or you could layer a jacket on top of it. But if you just pair it with a top like this one, or neon top like this one, it's going to pop from the inside, while the white will make it look a little more subdued and neutral. The last and final outfit that I have over here is actually one of my favorites, and it is to pair your neon top with a neutral pair of bottoms. So over here I've picked a skirt like this one, so you could just pair your neon top with a white denim skirt. It also has these black piping detail around the hem, which makes it a bit more interesting. And then to finish the look off, you can layer your top with a linen shirt like this one. So just wear your neon top with a shirt like this, just layer it in the inside, and then pair a pair of denim skirt like this one in a neutral hue. You could pick a black as well, you could pick a brown, you could pick a different fabric. You could also go with a deeper hue of denim. You could pick a navy or indigo denim skirt as well, and you'll have yourself a complete outfit. So these are a few ways in which you can style your neons, taking inspiration from Isha Gupta. Now the black sari is a classic and I think every girl has it. I mean, when you have your farewell to attend or you have a friend's wedding to attend, it's a safe pick that you often tend to go for, and you like to style it in a very safe way. So we often tend to get stuck in a rut when we're styling our black sari. We either do it with a sexy blouse because it's black and it's nighttime appropriate, or we do it with a matching blouse. But Sania Malhotra in her latest look has really been breaking that rut, and she showed us a really fresh and new way to style our black sari. So it looks very quirky, it looks very millennial, and you can take it out for a day event as well. So for a promotional event, Sania was seen wearing a raw mango sari, which she paired with a striped blouse. Now the blouse had a mix of bright colors, neon colors, pastel colors. It was a longer blouse, so if you have a problem in showing your tummy, or if you feel like your summer body is not there yet, you could pick for a blouse that's relatively a little longer and in a poppy color, so it balances the black sari out. It also has 3/4 sleeves. 3/4 sleeve blouses are again a really big trend, and she paired it with a basic super simple black sari which had a silver border. To complement the silver border on her sari, she paired the look with curio cottage jewelry. She wore really chunky oxidized necklace, and then she kept her hair and makeup really simple. She pulled her hair back into a low bun and she wore a fresh face of makeup. So Sania Malhotra's this look has really inspired me to pull out some of the cool tops that we have over here and pair them as a blouse. The first one that I have that I think would really go well with a black sari is this top top right here, it has a ruching detail around the waist. So it kind of cinches your waist in as well. It's kind of like a tip to keep in mind. It also has a wrap style detail, so you can either pin it up to be a little more modest, but if you want to show a little bit of cleavage, if you're going out in the night, go for it. Do not pin it up. It has bouffant sleeves over here, so all of you who are conscious about your arms, I think a crop top like this one works really well to pair with your sari. And there's another really bright option that I have over here, which I think works really well for the daytime, and it's this peplum style top which has these poofy shoulders. It has a wider neckline, it has a cross in the front as well, as you can see, so it kind of gives that little detail on the neckline, and then it's wide, and then it has these bouffant shoulders. And just pair it with a black sari on top of it. The colors are going to contrast. It's going to be perfect for the daytime, and I think you're going to really stand out. So I think, taking inspiration from Sania Malhotra, we can keep a couple of these things in mind and really give our black sari a good makeover. What's easier than a floral summer dress to slip into on a hot summer day when you don't know what to wear? Doing exactly that was Sara Ali Khan, who was seen wearing a rust-coloured floral printed dress. The dress had tiny ditzy floral prints on it with pleatings along the hemline. She kept the styling simple as she styled it with a pair of white flats and a big roomy tote to carry all her summer essentials. So taking inspiration from this summer dress look of Sara Ali Khan, I think it's time to pull out our summer dresses as well. And we have a couple of options over here for you to try this summer season. The first interesting way that you could do a summer dress is wire print clashing. So this one, as you can see, has a chevron print on it along with big floral details as well as small floral prints. It also has a tie around the neckline to make it a bit more sexy and interesting and feminine. You could pair something like this with a pair of simple strappy heels or a pair of flats the way Sara did. Another way that you could do it is with print clashing, but over here we're clashing two different floral prints. So as you can see, there's a different floral print along the neckline as opposed to the print right under it. So this is an interesting way to do print clashing. If you don't want to mix prints like chevron and floral together, you could probably mix two floral prints together and still wear a dress that indulges in print clashing trend. Another super big trend for the spring summer season is sorbet colors or ice cream colors. So a skater dress like this one can be a no-fail choice. You could pair something like this with a pair of flats like Sara or a pair of chunky sneakers that'll give you a little bit height. The easiest route to go is to pick a no-fail summer color. Whites are a summer favorite and can never go out of style. This cute dress from Forever 21 over here, as you can see, has a cutout detail along the bust line with a small bow detail. So it's something that you could also turn into a cocktail dress if you don't want to wear it in the daytime. It'll be interesting to wear a white summer dress in the evening. You could style it with silver heels, glam makeup, curled hair, and really dress this dress up. Or if you want to keep it simple, you could just pair it with a pair of flats and a big tote and head out during the daytime. That's all from this episode of Summer Dresses. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
For more fashion tips, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.